Hello everybody, my name is Brolak and welcome back to Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode we made our way to Cerulean City and we also fought Blue and got our asses handed to us. But we defeated him in the end, and in this episode we are going to be going across this bridge. Now this bridge is a special one in particular where there are 7 fighters in a row. So that, or 5 trainers in a row. This is known as the Nugget Bridge. Why it's called that, we will find out at the end. But this is the first of the battles. It's just a bug trainer. Very, very simple to deal with. We'll just peck him out. Now, I could go and try and challenge the gym leader of Cerulean City right away. However, we are not trained well. Oh, excuse me. We're going to have to train up a bit just before we can actually go up against her. So we're going to be spending most of our time training up before we can actually really deal some actual damage to her. I keep saying her because it's obviously a female. This guy is just basic of basics, sending out Caterpie, Weedle, Metapod, and most likely a Kakuna. Yep, alright. As for wild Pokemon in this route, there's a patch of grass to the far left after the bridge. I'll go over that once we get over, once we actually get past all these guys. Also, I don't know why there's just a bridge of trainers. It's quite odd, to be perfectly honest. Okay, in particular, we're going to want to train up Lucky, because he's going to be the main carry throughout the gym. Hopefully. Hopefully he just doesn't die right away. Pidgey, perfect! I don't know how I guessed that, but I did. And that fight with Blue in the last episode certainly helped out with some grinding. If we do get our asses handed to us in the gym, I will most likely just grind my way off camera. But that is very annoying, so I hopefully don't have to do that. Oddish. I believe you can find Oddish in this area. I could go over... I don't remember all the Pokemon in the area, though. I mean, I could bring up a list right now, but... nah. I'll wait till later. Shit. I always kind of wanted to have an Oddish for my team, but I have a different idea for a grass type later down the road. More or less just a thought of anything. Bellsprout. Bellsprout is still a grass type, so we'll just keep him out there. Sprite is fantastic. Alright. That is that. Took out Last Alley. Yeah, let's keep Lucky out there. See if we get their lucky one with oh, wait, look at that. With some either water type or flying type, because that'd be really nice. To me, nope, it's ground type. It's the complete opposite of what counters Pikachu. All right, also, I'm gonna bring a quick example as to what I said in the last episode. So, when we fought Blue, his Pokemon were 15 to 18, with his Bulbasaur being the highest level 1. These trainers are level 14. Like, 10 to 14. That's their level. So why was he just so over-leveled? I don't know if it had anything to do with the fact that we fought him before. Like, before we exited Viridian City. But it is quite ridiculous how he's just immensely overpowered for no particular reason. Anyway, we're just about done with this one. We just need to take down this Ekans. Oh yeah, the what's it called, the hell is with my control stick? A little dusty. No. The Pikachu or Detective Pikachu trailer for the movie was released as of today's recording, and I have to say it looks rather interesting. A lot of people say it would look bad, but I honestly think it looks pretty cool. Like the designs of the Pokemon are actually like accurate as to what they would probably look like in the real world. So, I mean, there's that. And we got a poison, so I'll go heal up real quick. And we're back with number 4. No, we're not getting tired. So nearing the end of the bridge, I guess I can actually go over which Pokemon you'll be finding in this route. You'll mostly be finding a lot of what we... Oh, nope, don't do that. Most things we've met already before. There's a bunch of like Caterpie, Weedle, Metapod, Kakuna, was a Pidgey. There are 3 new Pokemon that you can find in this area. The first of all being Oddish. Oddish is a grass poison type. Oddish is quite slow, however, it can pack quite a punch. So Oddish, while not being like one of the best Pokemon, can certainly be quite effective in some situations. It's also quite bulky once it gets evolved up to Gloom, and then through a Leaf Stone up to Vileplume. They're not a bad Pokemon line. If you want to have a sturdy grass and poison type, then they're most definitely the one to go for. The other Pokemon you can find... Oh, Oddish, by the way, is also only for Fire Red, so even if I were to want to have one, it's not going to work. Abra is another Pokemon you can find here for both games. Abra is a Psychic-type Pokemon, the first of which you've actually encountered. And Abra evolves into one of the best Psychic-types in the game, as well as probably one of the only good Psychic-types in the game, Kadabra. And then only through trading can you evolve him into Alakazam, which is one of the most powerful Pokemon in the entire game. Most because its special stat trumps, or special attack trumps everyone else. The only obviously downside to wanting to get an Alakazam is that you have to trade, and especially if you're like doing an emulator, then that wouldn't work because it's an emulator and you can't really trade unless you do some weird stuff with that. I don't know. And the last Pokemon you can encounter is Bellsprout in Leaf Green only. Bellsprout is a weird one. I've never honestly seen much use out of Bellsprout or its evolutions. It's all right, I guess. I don't know. I've never actually, to be perfectly honest, I've never seen anybody in any playthrough of Pokemon ever, unless it's some weird like ROM or like some weird fan game where you start out with Bellsprout. But I've never seen Bellsprout used like ever, aside from just trainers. Oh no, okay. Wait, that's still not good because it has Fury Swipes. Damn it, that's a lot of damage. Holy crap! Well, it's a good thing our Mankey has that. So yeah, Bellsprout and its evolutions, Weeping Bell and Victory Bell, which evolves through another Leaf Stone. They're not the best. I don't honestly know. I think they're more or less a defense type Pokemon where you have to set up a bunch of stuff, but for a normal playthrough, that's not really what I'm wanting to strive for, really wanting, if anything, because it does seem marginally useless to have a really defensive Pokemon on a playthrough, unless it's mostly just 100% battle focused, like say like the GameCube games. But aside from that, that's all the Pokemon you can find just by running around in the grass. I haven't mentioned this before, but there are other ways of encountering Pokemon just by not running around in grass and caves. However, we haven't had the ability to actually do that yet, so with what we have right now, we're going to be fighting the last guy. Just walk up. Congratulations, you beat our 5 contest trainers. You've just earned a fabulous prize. And we received Nugget. So Nugget is most similar to the Star Piece where you just sell it and it gives you a lot of money. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. And so we fight as Team Rocket Grunt, yes. A lot of people complain that we don't actually have a choice in the matter of this. And more or less we just fight them because they're bad guys. But really, I honestly don't want... If anything, you would not want to join Team Rocket in any way whatsoever. Considering that the only Pokemon that they seem to supply you with are just Ekans, Zubats, and Rattatas. That's all they give you. And maybe some Coughings. And maybe some other types of Pokemon. But it's mostly just those ones. Ooh, critical hit. Nice. Gain some nice experience. Gonna be sending out Zubat. It's perfectly fine. Keep Lucky in to deal some electric type damage. Oh, and Zubats. They mostly give you Zubats. Ding, 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 ding. Astonish. Did quite a bit of damage. That's why I'm also kind of scared of fighting the next gym leader, because Lucky's not the most durable Pokemon. They're defeated. Team Rocket Grunt. You are good. 480. If your ability, you become a top leader in Team Rocket. Come on, think of the opportunity. Don't let this chance go to waste. Sounds tempting, but I'm not really wanting to do so. Ooh, attract. Oh, there we go. That's the move I was talking about a couple episodes ago that causes infatuation. Use that Pokemon. It only works on different gendered Pokemon. So, like, say if your Pokemon's a male and you use it against a male, it's not going to work. It can only work against Pokemon that have the opposite gender of the Pokemon that's using in the move. So yeah, if you get it off, it's a fantastic move to have. Give it confusion and give it paralysis, and it's not going to be able to take. It has like a 10% chance of actually making a proper move. Yeah, it's quite annoying. Yeah, this episode is mostly just battles. I'm not like against that or anything. You could use some like extra battling and stuff, though it might be a bit boring for the viewer side. But yeah, it also feels like no time has passed at all. But we're almost up to like 13 minutes on this. Now, I actually want to talk about something. I originally had the idea of making like bio cards of Pokemon, similar to how some other YouTubers do it. But I mistimed the production time of this Let's Play and how I would actually do that. So plus it's a lot of work. I tried to do one. I got a Bulbasaur bio, but I never really got too much into it. Mostly because it was just so much work and I didn't feel like doing the rest. Maybe once I start a new Pokemon Let's Play, I'll do like a full like bio cards of every Pokemon. That again takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, if anything, but it'll be enjoyable to do at some point. But yeah, as for now, I don't think there's anything actually down here. Nope. Okay, I just wasted everybody's time. And Cooper's also getting slowly drained by poison, so hopefully she doesn't faint by the time we get to the center. Okay. We are going to be exploring the rest of Route 24. It is the 24th route. Route 5 is actually down below Cerulean City. So we are taking quite a leap, but it doesn't really matter a whole lot in the level department, considering that it's not really much of a huge step up, if anything. Alright, so Route 24, that's all the Pokemon. We went over all the Pokemon you can encounter here. Nothing too of significant note, unless you want an Abra, which is one of the most significant ones you could grab. Just sneak past these guys and grab our item right here. Get a Pitcha Berry. Pitcha Berry, I believe, cures confusion? You know, actually, let's look over these, because I may be wrong in a couple of cases. Pitcha Berry, poison, that's what it does. And Raz, oh, it's just an ingredient for stuff. Okay. As for the rest of these trainers, there are a lot of them, and I do not want to fill the entire video with them. So I will just cut away once I've defeated all these trainers. See you guys in just a moment. Oh, by the way, I just randomly ran into this room, or house right here in the back there, in that particular spot. You can find yourself a rare candy. So, there you go. Alright, back to battling. Alright, so quickly before we move on, this trainer right here, this guy right here, he was standing right here. If you go up to around, like up to here, he will notice you and come to you. Otherwise, you'll have to use a different method of getting secret power. Secret power, what does secret power do again? Because I completely forget what it does. Additional effect that varies with the terrain. Ah, yes, secret power. Okay. So secret power is a strange move where the effect changes depending on where you're battling. Mostly if you do it in the field-like area. If you do it in the field, I think the effect has a chance of causing the Pokemon to go to sleep. It has a couple other additional effects depending on where you're standing, but more often than not, you're probably just going to be using it to make Pokemon go to sleep. And it's very annoying, too. I think buildings cause paralysis, mountains might cause... I'm not too sure. I'll put up a list. Like right now, seeing what actually like causes different effects to have it. But yeah, secret power is an interesting move. It's not a bad move, to be perfectly honest. But I just don't see really much use of out of it for my playthrough at least. All right, there's a couple more trainers, and I don't want to waste you guys' time on this video much as. No, I mean, we're actually almost done with the trainers, to be honest. While we were leveling up, Cooper learned Bite, which is a 40 power Dark-type move, replaced that with Tackle. That simply has a chance of picking the Pokemon Flinch. Flinch is a... Ooh, there's an item right here. Oranberry, that just recovers 10 HP. Bite, what does Bite do exactly? Bite has a small chance of flinching. Flinching is practically a form of paralysis, almost. If a Pokemon flinches due to a move, it just doesn't take any action. It is very annoying most of the time, and there is one move that does guarantee a flinch, and that's Fake Out. Fake Out only works on the first turn, so if you want to like get a Pokemon that like takes one move, always, I don't know. Fake Out's a really just a kind of a annoying move to use. More or less often you're not going to use it in competitive play. Although you could. I don't see any reason why you can, but you just do it, I guess. So yeah, that's flinching. Flinching's... It's not as common as some people would, like, think it would be. Apparently static's more common than that. Jesus. Sorry, my throat's been kind of buggy this morning. I don't know why. Send out Oddish. Send Dynablade back out. So the rest of my team, I only have 4 members right now. We're not going to be getting another team member for quite a while. Mostly because a couple of them actually require some different means of obtaining them. Oh, excuse me again. Oh, also, Dynablade learned Pursuit. Pursuit is another 40-powered Dark type move. Pursuit's damage is actually doubled if a Pokemon's trying to swap out. So the moment a Pokemon tries to swap out, Pursuit will land just before they do, so you can deal an extra bit of damage, which is very, very nice. Alright, I think these are the last couple of trainers that we can fight, so I'll just swap them out. Oh, or not. Do you? Okay. So we arrived at Bill's house. Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill, the true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, pal. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out here. Sure. Wait till I get inside the teleport. I do. I go to my PC and turn on the cell separation system. Now, funny enough, we can just completely leave him, and we can never see him ever again. But I'm not that kind of person, so we'll go ahead and help him. Or he just really... Oh my god. Or you can just completely ignore him and just, like, not do anything. Alright. Initiates teleporter cell separator. This is more or less a reference to the trading system, if anything, really. There you are. Alright, buddy, what do you got? Yeah, thanks, bud. I owe you one. So did you come see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. Gotta thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. And we received an SS ticket. That cruise ship SS Anne is in Vermilion City. I hear there are lots of trainers on board, too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on, have a good time. We can actually... Oh, wait, no, we can't. Never mind. So, yeah, that's a ticket that will be coming into use much, much later. We don't have any use of that right now, but it is handy to get a certain key item before you get to a certain point, and then you're wondering where that key item is. So, with that, we have completely cleared out Route 24 and a little bit of 25. There wasn't a whole lot on the Route 25, but there's enough to do so. So, in the next episode, we're finally moving on to a different gym. Hopefully, we don't die immediately. Because I swear to God, this next gym fight is notorious for being utterly annoying. So, with that said, next time on Pokemon Leaf Green, we are going to be heading right into the Cerulean Gym. See you guys then.